know if Koop popped back in the middle.
We'd have to admit him. Don't admit anybody but Manny. Oh,
I have that shut off, right? Just so you know, I have the waiting room shut off.
oh, really?
Yeah. Oh no, I didn't
Hmm.
because this was yours. Never mind. Just kidding. On the other one, I had it shut off.
All right then.
We're good.
So Manny, what did he say? Is he en route?
Um, Hope he eats wood chips and then he has to cough them up like that, huh, Bubba? Sounded like he might. He said he was on the job site, had to fight traffic. That was 30 minutes ago though. So live. So I guess we haven't been posting pod carts, right? Just on YouTube.
The last couple, I don't think so.
No.
Mhm.
Go to YouTube and see if I can post, get some people looking. There we are. How cute. Maybe. Why can't I ever figure out how to do these things? No chat. Right.
Oh, yeah.
What'd you say?
What's that?
I said, what did you say?
I said, oh yeah, I was gonna pull up the lists.
That was funny. Lots. Okay, enough, everybody. It's 104 here, so everybody's freaking out because we can't go on 10 million walks a day.
It's really that hot still at night. Oh, that's crazy.
Let's see. 99 right now.
Is
Feels
it,
like
don't you have a breeze or is it breezy at all? Or is it just
no.
stagnant?
Right now it's really weird out. Like the clouds look weird. They look like everything looks weird. It's hot. It's real hot. You just walk out and it's like, oh, okay, that's hot. Like an oven.
I mean, that's how it is here during the day, but then, the sun goes down and it, goes down to the 80s at least, and then the wind it's pretty windy usually.
Yeah. When I live closer to the river, we get that delta breeze, but I don't have that all the way out here though. So yeah, not so much. Not tonight anyway. Sometimes it cools down pretty good. My street after 5 has shade on, completely shade on one side, so I can walk them without like their pads getting
Mm.
hurt. And I know that because I will walk them barefoot to make sure. So my neighbors probably think I'm so creepy. Oh wait, they know. Just kidding. They don't think they know.
Mm.
Been going to those wine nights. Okay. Do you have the lists out?
Mhm.
All right. I didn't hear back from Manny.
Okay. Already recording. It's 2:26. We'll just get it started.
All right, let's go.
Three, two, one. Good evening, Endless Ranters. Welcome back for episode 226 of your Endless Ranters podcast. We do what we want and we appreciate your support. My name is Chris. I've been calling everything I don't like a commie for 50 years, and I was 100% right about all of it. I'm also one of your hosts for this evening. I'm joined by one of your other hosts for now. It's a soggy mom living in a crunchy mom's world. How you doing, Quana? What's going
I'm
on?
doing just doing wonderful. So good.
That's good. Looks good there. It looks like you have nice weather out there. What is it? 110 degrees. But anyway,
Yeah, exactly.
Manny's a little late because he's working hard. That's the
Drumming for
bottom line.
Jesus.
That's right. He's saving souls with a snare drum. He's snaring them souls. I just made that up right there.
But I'm
Snaring them
bump.
souls with his sticks of I'm just gonna stop.
Yeah, it's probably
Anyway, he's
better
not here,
for
but
the
well, he'll
best.
be here. He'll be here soon. But so we just started to get going. We had a interesting happy hour with Koop.
It's fun. Good time.
It was good.
Yeah,
It was good. We'll have to get him to explain what he was talking about later.
sure. Yeah. Hopefully.
Then yeah.
Oh, do we have it? We weren't recording, so I hope we
No,
all
no, we don't
remember.
record. We don't
Yeah.
record the happy hour, of course. I mean, I do with my phone, but not to the cloud,
Yeah.
not to Zoom.
Yeah.
But anyway, we're back. It's Friday night. The summer is winding down here. Football season's about to get started here in Texas.
So fun.
Feeling pretty chill. Feeling
Yeah.
pretty good. Yeah.
How's that new boat?
Oh, my canoe.
Yeah.
It's great. It's
Yeah.
great. Yeah, we started doing that. I've been wanting to do it for a while, but had a canoe, got a used canoe and rigged it,
Okay.
outfitted it for a bunch of
Okay.
fishing rod holders, all that kind of stuff. And yeah, went out first time. Gonna go out again
Nice.
this weekend. So yeah,
Is it
that's good
close? Like
stuff.
where you go close, an hour or within?
We live along a creek that feeds
Mhm.
into a large popular lake here.
Okay.
I could walk in the lake in less than a mile.
Okay.
Um, I wish we had better access in our neighborhood, but
Right.
we do have access to the creek that is growing. It used to be a little bit smaller, but every storm it just kind of gets bigger and bigger. So
Okay.
actually tomorrow we're gonna put in the lake and then paddle north to this creek that
Okay.
goes up to our neighborhood and see how far we can go up. So
I don't know much about canoeing. Is it like a two-seater? Is that the deal?
this canoe that's like 16 foot. It could fit three people. It could,
Okay.
but for fishing is kind of
Okay.
two people. So
So does everybody Rochambeau or not everybody loves it, loves fishing? Like you have three
um
kids. So
everybody likes fishing.
yeah, that's what I
Everybody
mean. Like,
everybody at the very least likes fishing.
do they have to draw straws on who gets to go or?
Well, right now it's just me and my son
Okay. That was
because we
my
got to
question.
paddle and I need,
Yeah. Okay.
I can't get
Gotcha.
the canoe on the top of the minivan by myself.
Okay.
Which that worked out. I was like, I guess it made sense to wait until he could actually help me with that kind of
Heck
stuff.
yeah. Heck yeah.
There
Considering
are
he's
guys out there
growing
that
like
create,
crazy.
there's dudes that like create like pulley systems and
Sure. Sure.
stuff like that. But
Fun.
no, it's good.
Did you guys catch anything?
We did not.
Okay.
No, we went on a river that we'd never been to before. Obviously, it was our first trip, so we don't
Okay.
really know what we were doing. Also, it's not the best time of day, but we're gonna go out Sunday morning very early.
Now,
So
when you're out there, like no phones, no anything like that, do you have a little music playing? Are you playing
a
good
little
music
music
for
playing.
them? You play the
Hmm.
Grateful Dead? Like, do you go old
Mostly
music or
country,
okay,
yeah, George Strait
okay,
and the like.
okay.
Yeah,
Well, there you go. All right.
that's usually the playlist while I'm driving.
I think you need to get kids like knowing about some old time rock and roll, though. I really do, because it makes them cooler adults. Like if they know a good
Yeah, I think
song,
that you
you
have to
know?
try harder now because when I was growing up, the grown-ups they didn't care. Like I don't think they
Yeah,
were thinking about that. They were just listening to whatever they wanted to listen to.
sure.
But all we had as kids was the radio, and there was only so many channels or
Yeah,
stations. So you just find like a classic rock station. So you would kind of like you had no choice but to learn about, or there'd be like an oldies.
yeah,
Yeah, I guess when I was growing up, there was like the pop station that was playing Wham.
sure.
There was a country music station. There's the classic rock station that at that time was playing Leonard Skinner and Led
Yeah.
Zeppelin. Now classic rock plays Motley Crue. It's like, It's crazy
All right. Well, you
how
got to
weird.
find your own classic rock
But
then.
it is what it is. I mean, it is what it is. It's like,
Yeah, no,
okay,
it's
that's
right.
rock and roll from that was really popular 40 years ago.
Yeah, it's
But
true.
still, I guess. Uh, so you kind of had to learn about, and then there's the oldies, the
Yeah,
oldies doo-wop
Chuck
channel.
Berry. Yeah.
Yeah. And again, as you were a kid, and like there'd be commercials, so you'd flip around
Yep,
because you didn't want to
that's
listen to
true.
a freaking commercial about Stanley Steamer. So you'd flip to the doo-wop channel and just listen to that for a few minutes and then
Yeah.
so you're aware. But I think with kids nowadays, they don't really, they could just very naturally avoid all of that,
That's why it's your
you know.
responsibility to make sure your kids know a little, some Grateful Dead songs, some Led Zeppelin songs, some
I agree.
CCR.
Yeah,
It's your
at least
responsibility.
explain that the Rolling Stones was not a t-shirt at
Yeah.
Old Navy. It was like an actual band. Like,
Please explain that to your children,
like, yes, they
please.
look like they're dying now, but they used to be young.
He's always looked
They used to
old,
be, they
but
used to be
yes.
young and vibrant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
So
What a
that's good.
time to be
Yeah, that's
alive.
good. So very intentionally putting a lot more time into nature,
Good.
outside, gardening, doing all
How's
that kind
that
of stuff.
going?
So
Bearing a lot of fruit.
it's going, no, it's okay. Right now it's August in Texas in my zone. Is
Okay.
it, I don't even know. Is it 8
You
or
know your
8B or
zone.
something? 8B. Yeah, they had to make like a special B zone for us because it's so damn hot in the North Texas area, like
Hmm.
more than it is a couple hours south, I guess.
Okay.
Um, but yeah, it's kind of a tough time of year because you don't really
Yeah,
feel like going out there. There's some stuff that'll grow. You can
sure.
grow okra like crazy.
Okay.
Um, I have some tomato plants and herbs and all that kind of stuff. That's fine.
Yeah.
But uh,
Uh-oh. You're losing your signal. Hello?
uh,
Hello?
for,
I can't hear you.
how about now?
Yes.
My internet connection is unstable, they said.
Nice. Not the only
Anyway,
unstable thing on this call.
nope, we have something in common. Um, but anyway, yeah, we were talking about, so yeah, the theme, talking about May 2024.
Yeah. Boy, oh
And
boy. Good stuff happening in May. Lots of good stuff.
well, you reminded me of something today that I hadn't thought about since, well, in almost a year. Well, yeah, over a
I'm gonna
year.
say,
The Rubbermaid Brigade, there was Portland State, May 2024. It was early May even. They were upset about the Palestinians.
they were,
All
they
these white
were,
kids that go to Portland State University were upset about the Palestinians, so they took it upon themselves to cut up Rubbermaid trash cans into, well, I guess there were like three. They cut the trash cans into panels, so they have like three rectangular shields, but then like one out of every four of the dorks had you know, a circle
handle.
shield,
Oh, okay. Okay,
the
gotcha.
bottom of the trash can, because you don't let stuff go to waste. So like there were like three dorks with rectangular shields, and then one guy with like a circle shield.
It's so
That
funny.
just an observation.
It
But
can't
yeah,
be
that was
real.
crazy. That
Like,
was
that's
like,
so crazy the way they swung those kids around.
yeah,
We're
I
just,
remember. See, I remember acting like that myself early in life when me and my friends were 8 and we were playing Cowboys and Indians and we were LARPing, we were like, or whatever you call it. We were
or,
like pretending like we were
yeah,
actual cowboys and Indians chasing each other in the Wild West and having a gun
not running
battle.
up on a cop. Like,
Yeah, these were like, well, so yeah, I looked at a few videos of that, a few stories of that
okay,
today. Most of them that were dressed up like that ran away, ran in the
of
opposite
course
direction.
they do.
It's really amazing, stunning and brave. But most of them like ran out of their dorm that they had, I guess, overtaken, whatever it was, whatever space they had been
Yeah.
allowed to overtake. And they just ran away and dispersed and like ran between cars and the park and just ran away and like went
Yeah.
down alleys to just get away because they thought they were going to get arrested.
Yeah.
But there was like one or two, maybe three of them that ran at the cops. And there was one that ran at like directly at a cop and just got body checked down. The cop body checked him through the flimsy 1/3 of a Rubbermaid trash can shield that he had and just knocked him to the ground so easily.
What would that do? Like, I feel like a Rubbermaid shield is barely going to protect you from like a catch-up incident. Like, what is it going to do? What was the
That's true.
thought?
It's not, I guess it would stop a BB gun.
No,
It would stop a beanbag. I guess it would stop like a beanbag projectile from like riot police.
those things
I guess it
come
would
pretty
stop
hard
like
though.
a,
I feel like that could still hurt you, that
but I mean, if it was, if the Rubbermaid shield was up against your skin, it probably would do a welt. You would have a welt
yeah,
through the shield, but it might stop a pellet, like a pepper spray pellet.
yeah. Sure.
Um, but
You
yeah, it
say
was incredible.
so.
Which led to our group asking, we were in our group chat, we were asking ourselves, why are all the protesters so weak and ugly?
Well,
Is the question.
probably watched the
Is the
video
question we're asking.
and I saw that they were weak and ugly.
It's like really, it's like, oh yeah, there's a theme going on here. Like nobody wants any of these people.
So many things.
Women,
Yeah.
the girls, the boys, yeah, they're all just undesirables, as Hillary would call them, maybe. But
Did
yeah, that
was
was
it May? Let me look. Was it this month also that like the boys protected? Wasn't there some kids on campus that like took over a
yes,
flag or
yeah. So
something?
yeah, thank you. Because the reason I wanted to talk about this and do this kind of this 2024
Look back.
review was
Yeah.
that there were all these like small stories that if you go to CBS and like what was the biggest story of May, they wouldn't show this, but
Right.
there was like viral videos of some frat bros down in like North Carolina or something like that
Yeah.
protecting flags. Yeah, so
Yeah.
when
So
the
the
pro
opposite.
so when all the pasty white pro-Palestinians showed up to try to take down our flag and put up the Palestinian or Hezbollah flag, all the white patriots were like, "No, you're not going to do it," and they surrounded it. And they were obviously
Yeah.
going to win a fight. So
Yeah.
yeah, they protected. I think they protected the flag, and it went
Yeah.
viral. And that was a big deal. That was kind of again, we're doing this because there were a lot of little stories like that that shifted the culture.
Yeah. The bear was still going on in May. That was still a
Yeah,
thing.
and I think, like to put it in the plainest terms, what I mean by shift of the culture, it's like things happen that the left was doing things that were and the right was reacting to those things to make the left's actions seem just indefensible.
Yeah.
So when those boys show up and they're like, "You're not going to take our flag down," and all the ugly, weak, you know, leftists are just back down, it was like, yeah, it was like, yeah, I have a hard time. Like people had a hard time having a problem with that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think.
Well, because they had just been charging campuses with Rubbermaid shields. I mean, it was within the same time frame, right?
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
And the same month.
Within those, yeah, yeah. I think that's what those incidents they force people. Like if that incident didn't happen, and all these things are just theory, like just theoretical thoughts, like it's
Yeah.
different. But when those things happen and go viral, and there's standoffs, and the
Sure.
good guys win, and it's clear that the bad guys are degenerates and it's like they're just hard to defend. It's
Yeah.
like just kind of hard to defend these weak, ugly people that want to just destroy everything.
Yeah. It's true.
They're kind of gross. They're kind of gross.
It's true. It
So,
really is. The behavior is,
and
I mean,
the kids that were protecting the flag are like they looked like kind of looked like the kids that win you football games.
I mean, not to be racist, but
They kind of look like the kids that, kick winning field goals, I'm talking about.
Yeah, I do.
Anyway, but
I
yeah,
do.
I'm kidding, but but in general, there was things that happened, cultural stories that happened that made leftist ideas indefensible.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
And that's important because on paper, the leftists make their ideas seem really, really good. Like they're really good at that.
Yeah.
So it's really important for things to like
Well, they
in the
definitely
real
believe
world
every
on
single thing
camera.
that they say. They believe every single thing that they say. So, I mean,
The bear versus man thing too, that yeah, that was all happening at the same time.
yeah.
Like
It
at
carried
when
over
these
from April, though. That was in April too. It like carried that stayed around
yeah.
for a long time. Men were really upset by it, and women felt like empowered or
I mean,
something.
chill. I mean, we weren't that upset by it. Like,
Yeah.
settle down. Like,
I'm just saying.
you don't need to attack us like that. Talk about, you know, we were amused by it.
Mhm.
I don't know if we were upset by it.
Well, the
I mean, I'll
women felt
cancel this podcast right. I mean, I'll close
empowered
this podcast down right now. I'm gonna start
by it.
attacking us like that.
Yeah.
I don't want to be defend. I mean, I'm not getting defensive. No,
Sure. It barely
no.
comes up. I mean, I see it a couple times a week still. It's kind of like, let's go, Brandon. People are still like,
I don't
and
know if
this
we
is
were
why we
upset
chose
about
the
it, but
bear. This is why we chose the bear. I see that a lot.
I would say that men were kind of, yeah, uh, upset. I don't know if I like the term. I'm trying to find the right term, but we were definitely bothered by it.
Offended. Like, hello, it's a bear. A bear will maul you to death, but you know.
Not even like offended. I don't even think offended does it justice. It's like, because offended is like, feels like a superficial thing. Like,
Right.
it was more like, okay, like, I don't know.
A slight. Maybe a slight.
It
They
was a
did they
deep
didn't see
cut. It
it
was a deep
coming for
cut.
sure. Yeah.
It was a
I
deep
think because you
cut.
didn't see it coming. But in the man's defense, I think that there are bad
Yeah,
men
let's
who
get to
make,
what's important.
well,
The
there are
what?
bad men who make men as a
That's
whole look
true.
bad. Same as, B cans, can be used for good too. So they're not all bad, crazy people throwing beaks.
Oh, I don't know. Becans, I don't know.
Indefensible. But men,
At
I
one
mean, I
point,
think that
at
it's
some
just like
point,
if you're a woman
AI.
and you'll know this because you will know this because you're raising daughters. But good men do not understand the constant fear that women live in because of the few small amount of bad men. So I think women are like, oh, I'll choose the bear because like there's some bad men out there. Maybe they've never met a good one.
Hmm.
Maybe they're.
So I'll even one up you there
Okay.
and play. I'll role play as Robbie, as the
Okay.
feminist.
Yeah.
I don't even think women need a bad man um to kind of go through life feeling that way. Um and what I mean by that is I think about this a lot because my son is recently, he's eighth grade. He's just experiencing so many things, right? Just growing into a young man. Um, and I think about the world through his eyes.
Okay.
And then I have two young daughters that are in the third grade, and I think about the world through their eyes. I really
Yeah.
do. I mean, that's a lot harder, but well, it's harder in some ways, and I look at the world through their eyes is that they live in like they have at some point they realize like every like that they are weaker, like they're generally, I mean, just smaller. I'm trying to say this without sounding like terrible, but it's like at some point, I think my girls realize or already have realized that every boy in their class could take them out,
Hmm.
like could like push them down and win a
Well,
fight,
yeah.
like a
I mean,
physical
at the
fight.
end, we're all just prey and predators. We're like, we're we're the worst, right? Humans are the worst
Yeah, I
animals
mean,
on the
I mean,
planet.
it's the human condition. We're
So, I mean,
animalistic, I
yeah,
guess, in some
you
ways. But yeah,
noticed
I
your
do think
surroundings.
about
I mean, that's inherent.
so for my girls, I think they don't even really need to experience that. They already kind of are starting to figure out that they have to kind of navigate life differently, a little bit
Yeah.
more careful.
Hmm.
I could, I can understand how that could turn into like living life more fearfully. And then
Aware.
once you start living life like more fearful, then you're more susceptible to a lot of bad stuff too.
Yeah,
Then,
sure.
yeah, like awareness good. Like
Yeah,
fearful can be bad. Like, and yeah, so I don't know,
yeah.
something
You
to
gotta, I mean, yeah,
talk to your
my
daughters
daughter's
about, I guess.
small. She's a small woman, but she's like mighty. Like she's not scared. She's the opposite of scared. I'm like, Jesus, Kylie, please, like, don't look a strange man in his face and say, "What are you looking at?" Like she's kind of mean. She's got a little scary streak to her.
Well, there's a
So
little bit of strategery there because I think that most men that actually kind of works.
yeah. Oh, for sure. If you're a bad man and you see a girl
Well,
that's
it's like
not gonna be,
it's like the burglar goes down the street and every
hmm,
front yard has a dog in it that's barking, and then there's a house that doesn't have a dog barking. It's like there, that's the one.
yeah,
That's the
exactly.
one I feel like I can,
Get right into. Yeah,
violate.
yeah.
So
It's
there's a
tricky.
strategy to that because I think most men, good men, like kind of like are like, oh, okay, I don't want to mess with this broad.
Yep. She likes it that way. Yeah. It's rough. Good luck with that. Good luck navigating that. I mean, it's fun. I mean, you're, like you said, you're looking at it from both sides, and I think it'll be fine, especially having a brother, an older brother in the house. I think it sets a
Mhm.
good precedent of,
Well,
how
he's too
boys are
young
supposed to
now.
behave,
He's too
right?
young now, but I want him to understand that there is a difference, like that their experience in the world very different.
Yeah. That's a canoe talk. That's good canoe talking.
Hmm. Yeah, that's good. That's true.
Yeah.
So let's
Well,
see. Let's say so. Yeah, 2024
Ashley
college campus
Biden.
protest. We've talked about that before. Yeah, Ashley Biden admitted that. Well, yeah, I think that's when Ashley Biden was suing the person that had her diary.
Yeah.
Um, and so essentially admitting that that was her diary.
Yeah.
But I remember our
Oops.
conversations at that time because I feel and like this kind of leads into it. Like, if that was my daughter,
Yeah.
obviously she wouldn't be writing diaries about me and stuff like that, but like
Sure.
privacy. But it was kind of like I don't think anybody had the right to possess her diary.
Yeah, you
Like
were very strong on that. I
let's
feel like
talk about just,
I feel like you kept a diary as a kid because you were very
no, I didn't.
sure about that.
No, not at all. No, not at all. It's more of like a natural law thing. Like that's
Yeah.
mine.
Yeah,
Just because
sure.
I left it in this room when I left doesn't mean that
Yeah.
you now
Own the
like I get
rights.
maybe legally,
Yeah. Yeah. Possession.
finders keepers, but
Yeah.
natural law is like, oh, well, you took something from me that I owned, that's
Yeah.
mine,
Yeah.
and now you think you own it. Now you think you could publish it and sell it, like, uh,
Yeah.
natural law time. I meet that person out in the woods, and that person doesn't come out of the woods. Like that's a major
Yeah.
human violation. So I felt really, I guess I kind of felt like I'm sure I shared plenty of joke memes about Joe Biden taking showers with his daughter, but it's
Yeah.
like I do, I'll be honest, I feel real weird about the fact that we knew that. Like we probably shouldn't have even known that.
Yeah. Uh,
Like if she went on Oprah and told
sure.
everybody,
Like, what's
that's
her
one
name?
thing.
Like the
But it's
mamas
like
and papa's daughter.
if
Remember
someone just
that?
steal, oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, that
But if
was,
someone steals Mackenzie's Philip, but if someone just
yes.
steals your diary, it's like
Yeah.
that's a little bit different.
Uh,
But then it's like, but at the same time, it's like the genie's out of the bottle. It's
yeah.
like it's a hard thing to forget that you knew that.
Sure. Sure. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
What a time we've been
Oh
through,
yeah,
right?
that was a cultural thing. There
Sure.
was that there was a very outspoken Hispanic woman in Missouri running to be the Secretary of State, and she was
Right.
doing a lot of Facebook video ads with guns.
Yeah.
And I think
What's her name?
one of her ads said, "Don't be weak and gay." So that was a shift. That was like, and it's like she was kind of an attractive young woman. So there was kind of, it's,
Yeah,
again, that happened and society had a hard time telling her to
yeah.
shut up.
Christy Nome shot her own dog. We had to figure out how to deal with that. That also happened in May.
I'm not sure what, yeah, yeah, I don't know what this woman's found some four-leaf clovers in her life
Yeah, for sure.
because she's had some kind of up and down.
Yeah,
Yeah, she's kind of had a rough couple years because I think there was like some pretty horrible personal stuff that came out about her and her marriage and affair, like stuff like that. The
yeah,
the dog, it was almost like when she shot her dog and wrote a book about it.
yeah.
That was like actually improving her PR at that point.
And now she's like, you know, border
Now she's
wall
like the deporter
Barbie.
in chief. She's like
Border wall Barbie.
now she gets to take credit for like a lot of what Trump is doing. And
Yeah,
I
for
don't really
sure.
think I think she's just like passing the orders down.
Yeah, yeah,
Like she's just like, I recorded it here. I don't know, guys, but here's what he said to me. Because
yeah,
and like Trump speak.
yeah.
She's like, I'm not really sure how to interpret it and what orders to give you. I'm just going to tell you what he said about clearing out all the barrios and like leave no stone unturned. And he started talking about Melania and the Christmas tree and how incredible it was, and no one gave her credit. And then like she doesn't know how to like communicate his orders, so she just repeats everything he says.
Yeah, I'm fine with it. I'm fine
But
with it.
yeah,
I
what
love
a
her hair. She got good hair.
oh, there's pictures circulating of when she first became a congresswoman,
Huh?
and
Not
her
so
hair was
cute.
different. She looked like her name was Marge, and
Ah,
she really did. And she makes a mean casserole. That's her hairdo at that point
interesting.
was like, I call
Wow.
it the casserole
Wow.
queen. Dude.
Wow. I have not seen that. Please share to the group. I'd like to see that. Yeah. No, I have not seen that. Just think she's, I mean, I call her border wall Barbie. She's so pretty.
I don't know. I think she's
I
one like
mean,
I don't know.
I also make a great casserole, by the way. I mean, it's not really a look, is it?
Yeah, she had a bob. She had like a Kate
Okay.
Gosselin, almost like a
Okay.
Kate.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she went through a Kate Gosselin. Oh yeah, she watched that show. She watched
Okay.
Kate with eight or whatever Kate plus eight,
Yeah. Kate.
Kate
God,
eight
she was
eight.
mean. That was the first mean woman on TV, right? Like, she's a
Oh
mean
yeah,
woman.
people can look
That
it
was
up
a
themselves,
mean
I guess.
woman. Sure.
Oh yeah, but yeah, she went through some phases. She went
Yeah.
through some phases. Like she looks like the model that you see. Like she looks like the female haircut model that you see at
Know
Sheercuts,
exactly what you're talking about.
like a
Yep.
really cheap place where only men go to get haircuts, but they have
Yep.
to put up some pictures of women.
Yeah.
That's early
Yeah.
Christy Nome right there.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna get on that Google. I'll tell you that right now.
I
I will
find it
tell you
very off.
that.
I'll find it very off-putting,
Do ya?
like when a woman like there's that much range. You know what I mean? Like
Oh,
she
right.
looks like a completely different person than earlier. Like she was, I mean, I'll say she was cute back then, and obviously pretty now, but there's something very weird about she looks like a completely different person.
Interesting. Yeah, I've noticed that women are doing a lot to their faces.
That's a red flag, I
Yeah,
guess you could say.
it's a lot. I mean, and I think it's just it must be peer pressure or something, but there's a lot of stuff going on to women's faces for sure. Like, and if they're not getting it done in real life, then they're doing it to their pictures online, which also is like, okay.
Are they all like just watching the Kardashians like secretly?
I
They're
think
like
that's what's going on.
maybe they are.
I think it
Or Real
really did take
Housewives maybe
over.
or something.
Sure. Yeah. I don't watch
Yeah, that
them
kind of made
anymore.
it. That
I
made
miss
it.
it.
That there was a time in like because plastic surgery existed like the 80s and early
Sure.
90s, but it was like no one would go on a show every week and just detail all like
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know
Yeah.
like maybe one would go on Barbara Walters and
Joan
like talk
Rivers
about
was like
everything.
the only
Yeah.
one, right?
Oh yeah, there you go. But like it was kind of like you do it and you try to get away with it without anybody knowing,
I
and you
think
damn sure wouldn't
now
tell anybody about it.
they're doing stuff that isn't as surgically invasive, but it definitely alters the way like their bone structure is and like they're it's like injections or something that they're doing.
Yeah, it
I'm
would
scared
make
of
you think that
needles, so
they're
I'm just gonna have to age the way I age with my collagen. So I'm not afraid of the knife though. So when I'm 65, I'm going for it. Got a few years for that. Yeah.
let's see. And oh yeah, the Chiefs this is May 2024 was hot,
Yeah.
and you would think that this one would work against the Trump movement and his ascendancy. But yeah, Chiefs kicker Harrison Butker uh made a speech at his
Oh,
alma
that's
mater, I think, which is like
right.
a Catholic university, and he said, "Get in the kitchen and
Yes.
make me a sandwich."
Yeah. He said he likes
In biblical
sandwich.
terms,
Yeah.
of course,
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
biblical
Yeah. Yeah.
terms. Yeah,
Right.
in Old English.
Yeah.
No, he didn't say that, but it was very controversial.
Yeah. They didn't like to hear
Um,
that.
it was a sports story, so it probably won't show up in like, again,
Yeah.
CBS's news top stories of May 2024, but
Sure.
culturally it was a big story and people were mad at him, but not that mad, you
Well,
know.
I mean,
Like
Candace
a
Owens
couple
wrote a
years
whole book
before
after
that,
about about the making the
yeah,
sandwich. I think it
a
kind of
couple
made
years
it.
before that, people would have been a lot more mad, maybe. It would have been,
Yeah.
but everybody's
Sure.
just like, all right,
Yeah.
let that guy talk.
Let
He's
him
at his
talk.
alma mater. He was invited to speak. They knew what he was going to say. He's talking to a bunch of Catholics anyway. It's like
Yes. Yes. That was the problem. It's like I think the
we
left made a
adjusted.
huge deal about it, but it was also like, okay, what do you expect? It's a Catholic college he's speaking at. Like,
Yeah. And the cultural
what are we
shift
talking
was
about?
also like, hey, this guy's a kind of a Super Bowl winner too. Like
Yeah.
it's kind of like
Yeah.
a lot of people around the country like the Chiefs, a bunch
Mhm.
of bandwagon
Well, they got Taylor
carpetbagging.
Swift that year too. So I mean,
Did they?
they were all
Oh,
the
that's right.
talk, right? She joined like maybe a
That's
year
right.
or two
That's right.
before that.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
like society was just like, we're not going to cancel this guy.
Yeah.
His
Well,
positives outweigh whatever negatives maybe people might have taken from that. All the positives from this guy and his career and all that are way more, and we're not going to cancel him and let's move on.
I
And
think
then
the
then
real
and
shift is
again,
coming though, right? Because this is May was before the debates. Like we were talking about how the debates were going to be that I think the debates came
oh,
next month, right?
it gets nothing but better.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I think in May 2024, I don't I mean I think it was looking really good for Trump,
It was starting to, there
but
was starting to,
everybody knows that, there's an October surprise.
I think people were
Um,
scared too, because I feel like a lot of people felt like the last election maybe wasn't what, like there was a lot of what, like so much disappointment for some
yeah, there
people,
was a
right?
lot of conversations about 2020 was maybe dodgy. I think people
Yeah.
feel more certain about it now, but
Right. But
but
then
also
I think it was like,
conversations about 2024, like Republicans had a lot of hawks out there, a lot of monitors, and
sure.
were a lot better prepared.
Well, yeah. Yep. Wow.
Oh, let's see.
Let's see.
Monkeypox was
Monkeypox was coming in.
monkeypox came, but it came and went real fast,
Yeah. Yeah. They realized that
real
people were like,
fast.
no. Yes.
I think what happened was then all of a sudden there were stories of children with the monkeypox and animals with the monkeypox, and that story just disappeared. You can all do the math.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this was a good one.
Yeah.
This was like a little cultural thing. Joe
Yeah.
Biden. We found out in May 2024 that, and it was probably bullshit because they were trying to like do a sob story
Sure.
that Joe Biden was
Was
eight
in debt.
hundred and $15,000 in debt.
Right?
Like, yeah, and like had all kinds of like second and third and fourth mortgages on every property he owned in Delaware.
Yep.
Yeah,
I mean, it
Obviously,
just
there was a
makes,
lot shadier stuff going on.
yeah.
They couldn't just pay off his debts with Ukrainian money, but they had to kind of do other stuff to.
He's probably flush now. I mean,
He's
that was in
flush now.
May. So it's been, a little over a year to get everything back to,
He's
not in.
flush now, but it's like when you're just drooling in a wheelchair, how much do you really need? You know what I mean? Your cost of living is low.
That's not with this
Let's see.
healthcare system, not with the regular people's healthcare system.
Trump told us all that, yeah, there was a big story about how when FBI raided Mar-a-Lago, that technically they were approved to use deadly force if needed,
Yeah.
as they were raiding Melania's panty drawer and going through Barron Trump's uh,
Can you even,
baseball card collection. Anyway, but I think that was a little bit overblown because there's probably like, hey, we're sending federal armed agents in. Like, I mean, don't they always have the authority to use deadly force? It's like you can't send the
probably,
SWAT team in, and but it
yeah.
was kind of that was a big deal.
Yeah.
And again, people were just like, that's kind of fucked up, man.
Yeah. Well, some were like, yes, go get them. But yeah,
Oh, that's right too. I wish we had a producer here that could just, play videos all the time. Not that we ever ask him to do that, but like
yeah, no,
Trump showed up in for one of his hearings or something like that,
yeah,
or for his arraignment or something in the Bronx.
yep,
And he was surrounded by people that were pro Trump,
yep.
like working class, regular people were like, go
Hmm.
Trump, go
They
Trump.
love them. Yep.
Just hard to ignore that. Hard
It
to ignore it.
is. Well, I mean,
Hard to ignore. Hard to think that like, Trump had paid all these like regular looking folks to come out and just love him. So no,
yeah, yep.
organic, totally organic. Puff Daddy was not
Mhm.
in jail yet, right? He was not.
Um,
He had not been picked up.
yeah, I don't think so.
No, we
I
were
don't
all
think
still
so.
wondering like, so they just raided him to take all the videos.
I don't know what Bill Maher did, but
Yep.
yeah, I had
You
some
declared
names for
here that
him.
Bill Maher is a see you next Tuesday, which is still true.
I mean, that still stands up,
Still
honestly.
true, 100%.
Yeah. It's probably always
That
been
guy.
true. Maybe I just
I don't
noticed.
care how many times Bill Maher comes around and agrees with me on what I've always thought. He's still a
Sure.
POS
Yeah.
douchebag.
Yeah.
Oh,
Uh, I don't know what the Chiefs thing was. That might have been still the making a sandwich. I don't know.
I don't know. I forget what that was.
I do too. I mean, it could have been the vaccine stuff. I mean, it could have been anything with me, right?
It might have been like the where they were like their players were like doing crimes across the country.
Maybe.
Yeah, there was
I
one
don't
guy,
know.
one of their guys had might have been a rookie, but he came to Dallas where he grew up or went to college, and him and his friends took their Lamborghini and a couple of the supercars out and caused a wreck,
Okay.
and then just walked off and just ran and just took off from the scene.
Okay. Well, that could
But
have
they
been
like,
it
they
then.
caused a real wreck. There was like a family minivan that like crashed. There, like it was like a real thing, and they all just took off, and it was on
Yeah.
video. They got
Yeah.
busted. So, and I think they were like, we should let him play.
Yeah. Sure.
Like,
Sure.
hey, until he was on video, like fleeing the scene
Yeah.
with his smoking Lamborghini in the background, and they were like, hey, he's not proven guilty yet. Hey, guilty, innocent until proven guilty. He should be able to play.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Minivans always the one that take it the worst. No respect. They get no respect.
you got to command respect with your minivan.
I mean, when I had one, I loved it. I really did. I loved the captain seats and the click click, both doors open. Like I just loved
I
it.
love it too.
Yeah.
I like it.
It's
I
good
like it's very
living.
versatile. It's very
Sure.
versatile. You can fit a lot of stuff in there. I
Yep.
got roof racks with a canoe on there now.
I guess you do.
Oh, we had to get a new car. We had to
Okay.
get a new car last week.
What'd you get?
We had a red Highlander that died, and we replaced it with.
A red Highlander.
That's exactly right.
Your autism. That's good. Okay.
That was mostly her. That was
No
mostly
change.
Laura. She really,
No change.
she loved her red Highlander. So
Okay.
yeah. Yeah. Yeah, she had her heart set on it before we even saw it.
Oh, that's sweet. Well, good. Good,
Yeah,
good, good.
you don't have to change that much, people.
I mean, I agree with that. I agree with that. I definitely agree with that. Well, that's good. New car, new boat, new car. I mean, in this economy, you guys are doing something.
Yeah.
Uh,
So what's
um,
going on now?
I saw you sent Newsom's new shoes, and was that real? Does he really have a tennis shoe going on? Really?
No, he doesn't, but
Okay.
literally right now, Gavin Newsom hired two youthful,
Okay. Like a PR team or
say,
something?
androgynous
Okay.
PR team.
Okay.
Um, and uh,
Androgynous.
their idea right now, yeah, it's Pat situation.
Hold on one second. I'm sorry.
From SNL. What happened? Oh, there's Manny. Oh, good timing. What was I talking about? Yeah, I was talking about. Now I'm thinking about the movie. It's Pat.
It's Pat. Yeah,
I
the
love
we
that
were talking
movie.
about Newsom's shoes, his new.
Let's talk about It's Pat because that movie should have
Okay.
gotten an Oscar. The
It's
man, just because in the movie It's Pat, there's the neighbor, the man.
okay. Okay.
You've seen it before. He's been in other movies.
Okay.
His obsession with Pat and Pat's gender in the way that this man from
It
the
was all
beginning of the movie
projection,
to
is
the
what you're
end.
getting at. I get it.
No, I mean, I would talk about his thespian performance in
Oh,
this
okay.
I don't think
90
I saw
minutes.
that movie.
I've never seen it. I've never watched any of the skits.
I
But
would
I'm
watch
familiar with it.
the neighbor. You've seen the actor. I might even share a couple scenes, but like he's obsessed
Oh
with Pat
no.
and he just like completely. But to me, the neighbor actor, he stole the movie because his obsession, like he was like a real, like because the woman that played Pat was like a comic from
Yeah,
SNL,
yeah, yeah. Right.
so she wasn't really like
Mm.
she was just playing her SNL character, very one dimensional.
Yeah.
But the actor that played the neighbor like had a full three-dimensional character that just like lost his shit. Like
Okay.
went completely, completely mad. Anyway, but what would okay, so who looks like Pat?
Oh
You
wait, is it? Are you talking about?
We were
Wait.
talking about Newsom shoes, and Christopher
Uh-huh.
said that Newsom
Oh,
hired two
androgynous, yeah.
new androgynous
He
PR.
hired two new Pats to and
Okay.
the Pats are literally copying all of the craziest Donald Trump, either Donald Trump memes or memes that people have made about him and he's shared. They're
Right.
literally copying all of them.
Is that what's going on? Is that why I'm seeing Newsom on the beach and I'm
You're
seeing
seeing that's
orange
why like
Newsom?
today they posted him in a red hat that says Newsom was right about everything. Just
Oh
totally
my
just
God.
yeah, I mean, I guess it's a strategy. I guess it's a tactic to just be a copy and biatch, but it's like
You
I
know
see my
what?
children do that to each other. I
They
see my
think
kids do it.
somebody said to me today, I was on a call, and someone said to me today, I love the way Newsom is trolling Trump. And I was like, what is she talking about? That's what she meant, right?
Uh-huh.
This is him trolling Trump. Is that what's happening while Trump's stopping wars? Okay. Yeah,
I
that makes
guess.
sense.
If I was a worst person, I would get that person's information and then
Uh-huh.
I would literally start like calling them and being like, "Hi, Mr. and Miss, we're creating memes to combat Trump and to troll Trump, but we need to donate we need a donation.
Give us your money,
Takes a lot of
bitch.
time to make these memes. It takes a lot of time and we need money."
Yeah.
And they would just I mean, but
Yeah.
again, I'm a mediocre person. I would never do something like that. I would think about it, but
Sure.
I wouldn't.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
Ah,
but are we done talking about it's Pat?
yeah. I mean, I
No,
I
feel
don't
like
that's
even
but
know
yeah,
how
he's
you guys.
literally
Manny
doing
and
that.
I
So
have never
he's
seen the movie, so I mean, we're not really
I don't even know how you
so
guys got onto It's Pat.
you call yourself like, it's like you know nothing about American culture unless you've seen It's Pat, the movie.
Well, look, if
I'm
Don't
not
even
anything,
gonna
try
watch
to
it.
like. Don't even try to watch the.
I'm not gonna watch
don't
it. Not even
don't
gonna
try to
lie.
watch the NSL skits.
Yeah. You
Like
so the
those
man
are
who
the
hasn't
cliff
seen the movie
notes.
The Outsiders, but he's watched It's Pat. I mean, it's kind of weird a little
Yeah.
bit. I'm just
I remember
saying.
like I
But
think my sister was 5 my sister is 5 years older than me, and like
mhm.
all her friends were like outsiders,
Love the boys.
like the book all around, all that. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like, okay,
Enough. Yeah.
we got enough
Uh,
of that. And
hey, mole man.
what's
then
up,
Coop is always trying to
everybody?
pressure me. What's going
Yeah,
down,
it's a
mole
good
man?
movie. You would like it. It's a good movie. It is. I don't
Ah,
even like stuff like
You
that,
know
but it's
what? I
good.
would like a lot of movies too. I would like a
Yeah,
lot of movies. I
sure.
like the movie It's Pat.
Yeah.
I've,
it's definitely a
you know,
Gen X thing. I
my
feel
standards move all over the place, all over the
Yeah.
place.
Yeah.
that they
But yeah,
do.
he's doing that. So any like, and it's sad because it is working with his base. I think it's energizing his,
It is.
most mentally challenged base. But
Because they're under a spell. That's why they're hoping that.
I think what's happening though
Well, to be
is,
fair, both sides are under a spell. I'm not going to be that guy, but yeah, everyone's
That's
under a
right.
spell.
but
Yep.
part of
Agreed.
like I think it's not going to work. But I don't know what he's doing. I think he's trying to like claim. He's trying to fill a void. He's trying to like claim leadership in a void
Yeah.
just by being the guy that talks the most and like is willing to jump into the circle
He's got some
and
beak hands too. Have you noticed that,
oh, I'm not, yeah, oh, that's true. Yeah,
Gavin?
yeah,
Wait, what do you do that
Yeah.
brought that to
he's
your
a hell of a
attention?
lady. He's
The way he talks. He's always throwing his hands around.
yeah, not a
Me,
good sign.
not very demure. He's always like beak handing.
Oh yeah, I was
Look
gonna
at
say it could be worse. It could be a beak hander. So
What they don't understand is, well, humans for one, but that when Trump would retweet those things, it would just be crazy. It would just be like the guy's got comedic timing and
they're
he
not
knows
him.
what.
He can say whatever he's
Yeah,
so funny. He's such a like today when he said, I'm gonna put on some shorts. I got great legs. Like he's just
oh, did
so
you see that?
funny. He's
Yeah,
so
that was incredible.
funny.
I hope that got play over in Europe, in England, because you can't, like, again, like he just makes it to where you can't hate him if you actually are
I
exposed to
don't know
him
how
enough.
people can
Like,
hate him. It's sad. I mean, when you see people walking in DC and they're recording the White House and like he's blasting music inside, like, okay. I mean, how do we hate a man who loves this country and some good music and likes to play it loud? He's just a DJ at heart.
my question
He's
is, what type
I
of
don't
music
know.
does the president listen to? I don't know what his tastes are.
he loves Pavarotti, I've heard, makes him cry.
Okay.
Um, yeah, he's the YMCA song is organic. That's not made up. He loves that song.
Mm.
I think
Um,
I mean, he seems to have a real, he loves like Americana songs that were popular for everybody.
House and Habit says he carries around that iPad all night long,
Born in the USA.
just
Up until a
shuffling
certain point.
songs. Like if he doesn't like a song, he'll just put on any like if you were at home, but your home is Mar-a-Lago and you got a bunch of people, or your home is the White House and you got a bunch of people over that you're entertaining, and he just switches the music like to whatever he wants.
Yeah, and
Playlists.
most people, like, he's reached this level where if you did that as a host,
Yeah.
and people be like, dude, man, just fucking let the music play. Like you're kind
Yeah.
of weird, you're weirding everybody out. But like
Yeah.
he pulls it off. He's just like, watch this.
Yeah.
And everybody's just
Listen to
like,
this one.
yeah.
YMCA. They start going crazy.
He's like, yeah, that's everybody's just like, yeah, that's a huge improvement. Like, thank you. That's great.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He's just like us, you know?
He's
But we're not like him. So
we're in
that's the
trouble.
distinction.
We're in trouble. We're in trouble when
Yeah.
he's gone. Hopefully JD Vance can pick up the, I don't know, what are we gonna call it?
The
The
slack.
pieces.
Keep the baton going. The relay.
I didn't want to use any words that made it seem like we had a monarchy or anything like that, but
But we do, man.
hopefully we'll see. But we got 3.5 years to go, people.
Yeah. That's
Do we really? Fuck, dude.
I'm gonna start thinking about. I was talking about this on our happy hour with Coop. I was thinking, I'm not sure if he
Shout out
heard
to
me.
Koop.
He may not have heard me. comprehended the words I was saying. But I was thinking, like, I don't think Trump's going to keep this momentum for 3.5 years. But like, what if he did?
Yeah.
Like, what are we looking at in, Christmas 2027, Christmas
Crazy.
2020? We're looking at like,
There's gonna
Daddy,
be a
can I get the
pool.
flying car for Christmas? Like,
There's literally gonna be a pool at the White House. I feel like he's gonna have to put in a pool or something.
it's like free iPhones for everybody. Like, hey, America, we bought 10% of Intel and turned a 4,000% profit because now, like, here's a check. Here's a
Yeah.
free iPhone. Like, what are we looking at? I mean, that's kind of
Yeah.
ridiculous to think about because I don't think he'll keep up that momentum. Political parties always find a way to shoot themselves in the foot, but Trump is different. But like,
I hope so.
yeah, what do we look at? What kind of victories are we looking at?
Well, I hope
Like,
he gets
even
that
like,
war
even like
stopped.
even like your most mundane, like micro specific complaints about like even like people driving. Like
Okay.
Trump's gonna be like, you got to complain about some guy that cut you off. Here's a new app. We're gonna go rough that guy. This is incredible. And
Yeah.
it's free. I don't have to pay anything. Nope, you don't have to pay
Yeah.
anything. We just need video that proves it happened, and we will
Did we
send
get
someone to rough that
any
guy up.
did we get any footage of him patrolling last night or no?
No,
Okay.
just
Secret
from
Service said
Grok,
no, maybe?
just the Grok images I asked him to make
Okay.
with Trump,
It's an
Sheriff
it.
Sheriff Sheriff Trump. No, AI
Honestly,
is a
I doubt
man.
that he would go on patrol.
AI is a man. Okay, come on, let's be serious.
Yeah.
No, it isn't
I
it.
think mine is too.
But like, yeah, Sheriff Trump driving a armored personnel vehicle
Yeah.
looked real.
Yeah.
Looked real. That would be incredible. I mean, I don't think he
Eh.
needs to do that now, but like if polls ever go down, like that's when he, does like a ride along and like has a six
I thought
shooter
for
on his belt.
so was that not real then? Did he
I think
just
I don't know if he went around with anybody, but he went to they had like a huge pizza party,
I doubt
which
they
okay.
would let him.
which I
Okay.
know is like, it's like kind of a little bit of a, hey, thanks for rounding up all of our nation capital's worst criminals. Here's a pizza party. It's like, this is one of those work memes.
Okay.
Like,
Interesting.
like
Interesting.
it's like, well, we could
Okay.
use better healthcare. No, 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 no. You're gonna get a pizza party, guys. We
Damn
really
it,
Nice.
man.
appreciate you. We really
Okay.
appreciate you rounding up all,
I've heard that's like
rounding up
common in the banking industry, right? The pizza party.
like all of corporate
Okay.
America.
If you
It's
have
like
an
record
HR,
profits this
we're gonna
quarter.
buy you some pizza. Okay.
Pizza party for everybody.
I
Pizza's in the
hate
break room from
I
12 to
hate
12:30.
I hate that so much.
Okay.
Yeah,
Free pizza?
from 12
Yeah,
to
dude.
12:30. From 12 to 12:30. Okay, don't get carried away.
You know, I
Don't
If
never
you're
get
late,
around free
hey,
pizza around these parts.
if you're late for your shift, no free pizza.
Okay. Well, damn.
No free pizza for you.
Oh,
Standards.
yeah.
Maybe we'll have like free pizza Fridays. Like year 4 of Trump 2.0, we'll have free pizza Fridays.
I was really thinking that it was going to happen because I told
He'll
Bill
bring school lunches back. Like
he went
we'll have
to
like
McDonald's
I'm
and had the
sorry.
McDonald's uniform. He dressed up as a garbage truck driver. I mean, it's not really too big of a stretch to think he's going to wear like strap a gun on his leg. I
Yeah,
was
I'm
ready for
saying,
it.
uh, you know, school year, beginning of the school year, 2028, before the election,
Yeah.
um, Trump, a presidential order, uh, all elementary schools, McDonald's cafeteria. All all
Oh, your
elementary
kids would go
schools are
crazy.
McDonald's,
That was
and
in
all the
our look
elementary
back
schools
from
are just like,
2024. What a
"Mommy,
sweepstakes.
Daddy, please vote for Trump a third term." No, like
That was
that's
one
what
of
we
our
could be
stories
looking
from
at.
2024. Was it McDonald's that could cause cancer or something like that?
Well, old McDonald's. We're
That's what
talking
I'm
about.
saying. He's changed it.
Yeah,
Now
we're talking about
McDonald's is
Trump.
coming out with some big changes today. So yeah, you're right. It might be on the school menu.
No,
I mean,
just ramp up your
to be honest,
autism.
I don't trust it to be honest, because they'll be like, we're gonna use
Yeah.
beef tallow here, but then we're gonna like add extra, like,
Extra plastic to your pickles.
but we're just gonna but we're not gonna like we're gonna use all the defective cows, or we're gonna use rotten potatoes. But I don't trust it, but Yeah,
Yeah,
it
they're
is
gonna
kind of.
fry the potatoes in beef tallow. But what they don't tell you about those potatoes is that they have to be like locked in a shed somewhere for like 100 and something days to take off of the chemicals that they have to spray onto the potatoes to make them perfect to get you the long crisps that fit inside of the package. Not to use my B cans, but those are
It's
toxic. Quit eating at
engineered, is what you're
McDonald's.
saying. They're all
Quit eating at
engineered.
McDonald's. Yeah, McDonald's.
I don't mind every now and
I
then.
miss it. Yeah.
I don't miss it.
Yeah, I don't miss it either. I mean, sometimes I think about a
Well,
Big Mac, but there's places that make similar things. I can make mac sauce at home. So,
you can make
yeah,
what?
mac sauce, like tastes like Big Mac sauce.
I made some mac
Oh
sauce
yeah,
last night.
Thousand Island dressing.
Similar.
Thousand
Yeah.
Island dressing with little ketchup.
Yeah.
I love a
Uh,
Big Mac. Love it. Love a Big Mac.
Shout
Yeah.
out to
It's good.
today's sponsor, McDonald's. Thanks for,
Hmm.
making this episode happen. Anyway, back to the show.
Amen.
But for now, Manny, why don't you? I'm gonna take a quick break. Why don't you
Yeah.
Oh,
catch
yeah.
up,
Here we go.
Quana, on your drumming?
Yeah.
My drumming.
Mole
Oh,
man,
yeah.
what you up to? What happened? Where you been? You left me for happy hour.
I was busy cranking my hog, so
Okay.
I
Well,
lost track of time when you crank your hog for as fiercely as I do. But
all right.
finally, I'm finally here, finally with the
Okay.
people.
All
Shout
right.
out to YouTube. And
Cool.
yeah, the show this weekend. I'm a bit nervous because of the song that we're covering, Helter Skelter by the Beatles.
Okay.
Um, the song's weird. It's not a difficult song, but it just has two breaks, and the second break always throws me off. So I'm a little nervous about tomorrow, but I'm not. I'm doing the best I can to get out of my own head so as to not be a
Yeah.
fucking wreck when it comes to showtime. But I'm
You need some
excited.
tips on that? Listen,
I've
hear
what?
me out.
Okay.
Laying in bed tonight, you visualize it and you visualize it perfect. You never make a mistake. It's perfect. And just tell yourself that over and over again. And when the thought creeps in that you're going to fuck it up, stop it. Stop it immediately. It's not true. You're the baddest that's ever been drumming for Jesus. So
Thank you. I
go get
appreciate
it.
that. All
Yeah.
right. I'll do that. Speaking
Don't
of
lean into like this
visualization,
problem or whatever. Like lean into it. Your body, your mind will find the problem if you're looking for a problem. Look for the
mm,
solution. Be positive. You got this. You're a professional drummer now. You're getting paid to drum. The paid gig.
I'm not getting paid.
Well, you should be.
I'm
You
putting
should be.
in what is it? I'm paying my dues as artists say. It's just like, oh, the first however many shows you don't make money, and
Okay.
apparently, so I don't know.
That's okay.
But yeah, I'm the back to the visualization thing. That sometimes ends up biting me in the ass because, for instance, when we're practicing, rehearsing,
Hmm.
there's times where Dan, the vocalist, will be like, "All right, I need you to do this, this, and this," but but my brain is just like, "All right," and it just starts. My mind visually just gets overloaded with just different musical notations, and I just see too much. I see too many notes, and I'm just like, not right now, not right now,
Okay.
please. Yeah, so I there's like a weird balancing act that I'm still trying to get down.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, drumming for Jesus isn't for everyone.
You know what? It isn't. It takes a special kind of person.
That's what kind of person. There's going to be some sacrifices made.
I sacrificed my time just to get up on that fucking stage.
Well, we're proud of you, buddy.
Thank you. I
Yeah, good job,
appreciate that.
man.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
I feel like I missed a lot. How was happy hour?
Hmm. It was a little. It was interesting. We'll talk about it
Yeah.
later.
Okay. All right.
First
Was it?
hour was just me.
Oh, okay. I was about to ask how if it was sparsely or heavily attended, but
Yeah, I should have made the post this morning, but I got distracted. I'm sorry.
Coop
that's
heavily
right.
attended.
What'd you
Chris
say?
took a Coop heavily attended.
Yeah, yeah. He might have over attended a little bit, but then he,
What else is going on this week?
Oh,
Oh yeah.
actually, I
Oh
have
yeah. Go
some
ahead.
news. I just found out through the gram that I don't know if you guys know who Kenya Barris is, some entertainment person, writer, or director. I don't know. Apparently,
I don't know.
BET and CBS greenlit a sitcom about the Altadena fires.
A
Because
sitcom.
because apparently a bunch of people and damn near the entire town burning down is worth making a sitcom about. So
Where's my laugh track button?
don't worry.
Sitcom.
Yeah, dude, I'll add a laugh track button to. I'll add some laugh track effects to this. But yeah, dude, I don't.
Wow. Well,
Wah,
can you play an
wah,
extra? Are they going to be
wah.
shooting it in your neighborhood? Like,
That'd be funny if all they filmed here were exteriors, but they filmed everything else in like fucking Canada or some bullshit like that, or Europe.
I'm
wow.
picturing Chico and the Man type of show. Who was I
Okay.
talking to about Chico and the Man? Was that we
You
talking
were
about
talking
that
to us
last week?
about that last week, yeah, in the happy hour.
Okay. Okay. There you go.
So yeah, I don't know how they're gonna, bring levity to such a situation, but I'm just like, guys, too soon. Come on now.
Yeah,
Well,
maybe, huh?
Chico and the Man brought levity to a situation where there was a guy named Chico, and the way his life was going is he lived in a van
Mm.
that I don't think worked. He lived in a broken down van in the mechanic's garage where he also worked.
Hmm.
And the old white guy that ran the mechanic's garage that owned it referred to in the title as the man because it was Chico and the man.
Man being the boss,
Was
yeah.
very mean, was very, very mean to him. I mean, there were times where he did,
He had it coming. He brought it on himself.
give him with fatherly advice, but he was
Oh,
pretty, he was cantankerous. Oh, you
Mm.
never know what went on in that van, but or how Chico paid his rent. Know what I'm saying?
Oh
yeah.
no.
I'm sure you got
Don't
creative
say
with
that.
it.
But they brought levity to that situation, and I grew up watching that show, and that guy was still getting chicks.
In the van?
Yeah, like he was a mechanic, and I guess not a great one, you know, not a good one, because it's employment situation wasn't ideal.
Yeah.
Okay.
He lived in a broken down old van in the very garage where he worked, and yeah, the guy was still having luck with the ladies.
Crazy. That's just to make
His
other
name was
men feel
Chico.
bad about themselves.
Yeah.
Well, this was also like the 70s, and yeah, his name was Chico. This is Freddie Prinze Sr., Freddie Prinze
Oh,
Jr.'s dad and that.
wow.
So,
Hello.
so I think this is like, yeah, Freddie Prinze, I think he had some power, but his dad
Yeah,
had some serious power back in the 70s.
I was gonna
Hmm.
say, yeah. Living in a
Chico.
van.
Anyway, so they're making a sitcom about the Altadena fires. Well,
Yeah, man.
I'll tell you one thing,
Candy
maybe it
Burris, is
keeps
that what
people
you said?
thinking about it.
Kenya Burris, Barris.
Oh, Kenya.
Can you
Yeah.
bear?
Okay.
Maybe there's something where it keeps people thinking about it, or people are just like, I didn't even realize that Altadena was. There's probably something to that people didn't realize that Altadena was also affected. That it wasn't
Yeah.
just like people in the not in your area, Manny, or in California, but
Hmm.
yeah, I think that the people don't realize there was another fire that day or that at that time
That's right. Yeah. How could I
Yeah.
forget?
I'm
that was
sorry,
pretty far
Manny. That's
away,
so hard.
It's all
or I
right.
think people think that they were close to each other, but I don't think those are not neighborhoods that are close to each other.
Mm-mm. There's
So
a there's quite some distance between them.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, there was Malibu, there was a Palisades, there was Altadena, and it wasn't like Hollywood on fire. There was like a
For
part
a
of
brief
Hollywood too.
moment, yeah,
Yeah.
for a brief moment, there were some fires that broke out in between. I was just like, dude, there's already like three major ones. Enough with this.
Yeah.
and I
Yeah.
seriously doubt it, but like it'd be nice if some revenue from this show actually went back into the area, but
Oh
Well,
my goodness.
they're still investigating where all the money from the Fire Aid concerts that happened immediately after. They didn't
Yeah.
go to the citizens. They didn't go to the city.
There's $800 million missing.
I
I
think
thought it
Trump
was. I don't know how
that's
much it
something
was.
I'd like Trump to start. Like he should, he's got a lot on his plate, but he should start sticking it to the celebrities that raise the money for the Palisades and all the
Sure.
fires.
Yeah,
who
it's
are like, who
interesting
are
how
on
no one's
TV.
talking about their names. Like they're not calling it out. Like, where are you, Jimmy Kimmel? Jimmy Kimmel was in
Megyn
charge
Kelly
of that.
tried. I think
Yeah,
there's a few that tried, and they definitely spent time playing those videos, but it didn't get a ton of traction. It's hard, it's
sure.
hard to take celebrities down. So
Yeah. It's
because
interesting
they have
that
teams,
Adam
they're
or
just
that
like, well, we
Jimmy
thought.
Kimmel was the main, like he was the person that talked that does all the talking, you know what I mean?
In
Like
all
he was the
fairness,
yeah.
in all
But
fairness, I mean that's kind of part of Americana is celebrities lending their voice to things. So it's like,
Yeah.
I guess all those celebrities should have done their due diligence for days, like personally,
sure.
before they donated their time. They should have
Mm-hmm.
done their due diligence to find out that actually, no, even though they're telling you it's going to go directly to the victims, it's not. It's going to go into some general fund that's going to get spread around to,
Yeah.
Anyone and
who,
everyone that
who
doesn't need it.
yeah, after all the administrative fees are taken out.
That's what
But
I'm
it's
Yeah.
saying.
like,
And this day
in
and
all fairness, they
age,
couldn't really know. I mean, it's like,
and
Well,
all
when they tried to do it in Maui, we found out immediately how much Oprah had paid to the people that were helping the charity. I mean, it was like 100 million right off the top went to
she
the
was like,
top
I'll start
nine
by writing a
people.
check for $1,000 or whatever
This
it was. Yeah.
bitch. Yeah.
that's what I mean. Like people by now already know that a lot of charities, a lot of it goes to administrative fees, blah blah blah, and not much of
Yeah.
it actually goes to the people in need. So the fact that people just can't play dumb about charities anymore. It's just like
Yeah.
just donate directly.
I guess
Exactly.
it's a lot of, well, and then how do you even do that? I
Exactly.
mean,
The GoFundMe's are crazy when things happen. Like I mean, yeah, it's a lot of money in that business, I
we
tell you
need to
what.
like, I mean, society needs to sort this stuff out.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like society needs to make people pay and like kind of make it socially unacceptable. I don't know.
Take
In
it
all
back to
fairness to the celebrities, it's like the
right.
celebrities are kind of damned if they, and I'm not one to defend them because I despise the celebrity culture, but it's like they're damned if they do, damned if they don't.
Unless you're Jimmy
So
Kimmel.
it's,
I feel like he kind of had an idea of where the money was going. He probably has an idea of where the money's
maybe,
at, and then he's just quiet about it, you know? You don't put
maybe,
something
maybe.
together and then not
I think,
know anything about it. Like,
yeah, I think there's levels. There's probably celebrities that were like they thought they were doing great. Then there's celebrities
sure.
that are just like what was important to them was not
Hmm.
the victim was most important was just their image,
Right. Which
or
you
like,
would think that their image would be damaged, and it's not. Like people just don't care that,
well,
you know?
I think all like not individuals, but like celebrity as a whole has a lot less power. So I think it is damaged. I think all
Yeah.
the Maui, I mean, I think like mostly the election endorsements did the most damage,
Yeah, sure.
you know, but the donations, the charity things, that doesn't help.
Yeah.
That sure it doesn't help. But they've lost a lot of sway. Like no one cares what Robert De Niro thinks. No one cares what the young Disney actress thinks,
No,
or like
not even
to the
a
point
little
where it's
bit.
gonna, you know, which I think I like that. I'm glad I'm happy about that.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. Me too. I loved celebrities. Like I would buy all the gossip magazines. I would stay up late to watch the gossip shows. Like I loved it.
Ugh.
I loved it. Yeah. What a switch. What a switch. I don't even watch movies anymore. I can barely watch television. I'm just like, ugh, I hate these people. Hate everyone,
Yeah, I
actually.
think a lot of
Gambit
people
and Moss.
feel similar, or yeah,
Yeah.
they don't
It's
hold this sway,
I just wish they would shut up. Like just do what we enjoy. And I'm sorry, yes, you're a human too, but okay, then now
or
we
they
know what you
get.
think.
Yeah, it's like you're gonna hold a lot of sway over people with like the mascara that you use, celebrity,
Right.
But it's like when you start talking about, Donald Trump, it's like you're just getting it's like you're like Charlie Brown's parents. Like
Well, you're alienating a lot of people. You're alienating a lot of people. That's why in business, like you shouldn't be talking about these things because you alienate half the country, period. You know? Why do that? Why alienate another side when it's contentious like this? Like just have no thoughts about it. But I
I'll
guess
tell you
having
what
no
some people have
thoughts.
some thoughts about. Let's have some thoughts about Cracker Barrel.
Oh yeah.
Have you have you either of you been to a Cracker Barrel
It's
ever?
been a long time.
I went one time and Bill almost beat up an old man because he was like literally trying to sit on my lap. Like it was the craziest experience, but
Wait,
he
was
was
it giving
That's
you
why
a
they
lap
had to
dance?
get rid of that cracker. They had to get rid of that Cracker Barrel, man.
like an old white man. He just kept trying to sit on me. Bill
That's
was like, dude,
incredible.
you can't be at this table. But he was like, there's something wrong with him. But he was, but the food wasn't great. But I
He's like, "Aren't
did
you the
like
Cracker Barrel lady?"
I did like the gift shop. Like I don't understand why that's not a they're getting rid of the gift shop, not
Wait,
just the old white man.
Oh,
they had a gift
almost
shop?
certainly.
Okay.
Okay, I don't think that I think every like some people's Cracker Barrel experience is different. So I don't think that every Cracker Barrel had the whole like, the 2,000 foot gift shop with, literally, I don't know, like thousands of SKUs, like thousands of
Yeah.
products in those gift shops.
From blankets to jam, like and everything in
Yeah, like
between. Like,
cooking stuff, like George Foreman grills, like Lodge
yeah,
frying pan, cast iron
yeah,
everything. They had like
yeah,
so much stuff in those stores, and I
yeah.
Who was there? Who were they trying to sell to? Like truckers,
Women
people
who
on the
were done with
road,
their
or
breakfast, they just go in there and buy a
before
teddy
before
bear.
break.
Or
Well,
before.
I'll tell you that my
Yeah.
mom, my
Your
mom was my
your
mom
podcast friend.
was
I think I bought something for sure.
when you went when you went to if you went to a Cracker Barrel board meeting,
Yeah.
marketing, top secret marketing meeting, in the year 2016, 17, they would just have a picture of my mom up on the big screen, like, this lady, we got to target this lady.
Yeah.
This lady, this lady, this lady wants her son to
Yeah.
gather up his kids and his wife and family and come get her and take her to
Yep.
Cracker Barrel so they can
Yep.
wait for 45 minutes for a freaking table.
Yeah.
And so grandma can walk the kids around the shop and look at all the cheap plastic stuff and like all the cars and uh, cast iron this and all the overpriced stuff.
Yeah.
And she loved that. Like, so like this is where I'm coming at this story. Like we used to do that, not every weekend, but it was a regular thing for
Okay.
a little while there.
Yeah.
My
Okay.
mom loved that store. Like when my son was young, we loved going there with her. Like it was just a thing. I don't want to try to
Okay.
like romanticize it now. It was just a thing we would do because that's what my mom wanted to do.
Do you still take her to
Often
breakfast?
yeah, but we go somewhere else.
Okay. All right.
Or
Go to
Okay.
now, yeah,
Bucky's.
what I'm kind of getting at is that like that was a thing, and that was like I get it. Like that was important. It's important to people in their memories of, but then like kids got older.
Hmm.
Okay.
Like we moved a little to the other side of town. Cracker Barrel didn't open
Yeah.
up a restaurant on that side of town. Kids got older and like that their idea of fun was not like looking at, plastic cars and, you
Sure.
know, the reacher tools with the dinosaur mouth on it, where you squeeze
Yeah.
it and you can like, like that.
Well,
Like
that's
that
pretty
didn't
fun,
really
but yeah.
seem like it was, they didn't want to like we'd rather go to lunch at a marina,
Okay.
you know what I mean, and
Yeah.
sit at the water or something like that. Just like older stuff.
Yeah.
And I think
Yeah.
and what happened was that those excursions were, like 10, 20, $50 being spent in the gift shop.
Right.
Yeah.
After
Um,
already dropping as much as you
and
guys did for
then,
breakfast.
well,
Sure.
it was always before the gift shop was before
Oh, right, right, right.
because it was hopping. You're waiting a long time for,
See, we
like a
didn't wait.
delicious but
Yeah.
unhealthy breakfast, you know. So you'd spend time in that shop, and
I always thought
then
it
we'd
was
eat
in the
like a
South.
giant. Yeah, I don't
I
know. I
I
don't
didn't
know.
know
They're
that.
probably
I think when they
uh,
crossed over, I think they got too big. I think it was like a legend at
that
the
could have
Cracker
been they could have
Barrel.
done a lot of that too. Yep. So they
Yeah.
were like, so my whole thing on this is like when my family got a little bit older and my mom was a little bit older and she didn't really want to, she wasn't really into buying the kids cheap plastic stuff anymore. And she didn't really want to deal with the crowds because it was like those gift shops were crazy busy and really crowded.
Yeah.
Um, COVID. Yeah, like
Oh,
that. We get the whole
yeah.
COVID
Say
effect
less.
of
Yeah.
COVID killed a lot of their customers and also killed their business. But like
Sure.
Cracker Barrel didn't replace us, and
Yeah.
they couldn't. Like you can't force culture, like I'm sure
Yeah.
every restaurant would like to,
The hell you
Yeah.
can't.
but like I'm sure TGI Fridays would like to force America to love kitschy stuff on the walls, but it's like we're kind of over it, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
So like they didn't replace us, and younger generations like that wasn't really their thing. Like they didn't really want to go to, you know, that place. There was new breakfast places opening.
Yeah.
Um,
Avocado toast became a thing, you know?
yeah, and Cracker Barrel just was like,
It's
and
true.
I kind of blame myself. I blame America, but it's like, yeah, we didn't like America left Cracker Barrel after COVID.
Yeah. Well, a lot
Did
of
America
restaurants.
abandon a lot
They,
of them? Exactly.
yeah.
Exactly. And yeah, and there's like a thing where people are like, well, Cracker Barrel, they went woke and they went broke. It's like, no, they went broke a long time ago.
Yeah.
And now they're just desperate to try
Sure.
anything. I think their number one thing is like just cut costs
Well,
because
how is
it's
changing all your
expensive to open a
signage cutting
restaurant.
costs? That's what I don't
Well,
understand.
um they won't change all their signage.
Okay.
Well, in one way, it's like any printed material, any logo, anything you're producing is going to be a lot easier with the simple logo.
Okay.
Um, as a former amateur graphic artist, I think their logo is kind of terrible,
Yeah.
because like it's like if you're from a distance, it's like, what is that thing? What is that thing? Because it's like it's not colorful. The logo was not colorful.
The original guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
I
it's
don't
orange and
understand what
black.
that is. What is he doing? He's just sitting by a barrel
You're just
and
sitting
he's
by
a
a barrel.
cracker. Is he the cracker?
I don't think it's meant to be that.
Okay.
I don't think
All
it's
right.
like, look at that cracker.
All right.
I don't,
All right.
number one, because I don't think that black people created Cracker Barrel.
I told
And they're
did I
like,
tell you
let's
about
call
the
it
time
crack.
when I think it was Eddie Griffin called my ex-husband, my kid's dad, a cracker. One of the best
I
nights
find
of my
that
life. So fun.
yeah, it's hilarious. I find that a very funny racial epithet.
We were at a comedy
Easily
club.
top five, top 10, maybe.
He got mad. Anyways,
Yeah.
we had to
I'm
leave.
like, oh
Oh,
yeah.
that's funny. Anyway,
Yeah,
sorry.
I'd be kind of flattered.
Hmm.
But what are we talking about?
I probably shouldn't have laughed. The cracker on the sign, on the signage.
Yeah, but
Cracker
to
went
get
bye
it like
bye.
there's a lot of really small spaces and small lines on that logo that if
Yeah,
it's big, it looks okay, but when it's small, it looks just like
sure.
blotches.
Yeah,
Um, no, but so I think like Cracker Barrel has to think about things like, well, those signs do need to get replaced.
yeah.
So instead of it costing $1,000, it costs $700 or whatever it is. And also
Okay.
they're thinking about like you're a publicly traded company and a restaurant, you got to be thinking about opening new restaurants. So it's like
Okay.
it costs a lot of money to open a new Cracker Barrel with a 2,000 square foot gift shop
Yeah. Space, rental.
with
Yeah.
2,000 SKUs, like literally 2,000 products of POS, like
Yeah.
um, and a restaurant that's big and spacious and has all the down home country feel.
Sure.
And it's like if they want to open up, and they got to think at scale, like if they want to open up 100 new restaurants, like that's yeah, a cheaper logo is millions of dollars in savings. So
Gotcha. All right.
that's kind of what I think they're getting at.
Okay.
But I think they're just kind of desperate because it's like if a publicly traded company is like going down, at some point the board is like, we got to try something different. And
Yeah.
the blonde lady that looks like she used to run NPR.
Yeah.
Their new CEO looks like she used to run the Corporation for Public Broadcasting. It's that lady. They're like, might as well try because it's like otherwise we're just going to go out of business.
Right. Does the lady that runs NPR, does she look like Pat too, or no? A little
No,
bit.
she does look like a
Okay.
proper female. Yeah,
Okay. All right.
Like a
All right.
proper female.
All right.
she looks like she would be very defensive of Pat's privacy, but at the same time,
Mock Pat.
eat no eating alive inside, needing to know what the hell
Oh,
Pat is
oh.
like.
It's like, damn it, I gotta know.
Oh my
Gotta know.
goodness.
There should be a montage of that actor's performance in It's Pat as
Yeah.
his life, because it's like a nice.
Maybe you
He's like
can
a
make one. Maybe you can make one.
I
I bet
might
there's one
I
on
might
TikTok. There might be one on TikTok that
I
might,
might because
you
he's got
know.
like a nice life. He's got a nice home in this nice
Yeah.
neighborhood, and just like it just all unravels because he just cannot. He has to know what Pat is.
Gotcha.
That's
See
what
what happens when you don't mind your fucking business?
Yeah.
that was early. That was early. That was early trans stuff too.
Well, that's the thing. That's how the condition
That
for
was
trans
before it.
hate is kind of like if you think about that movie, if you think about the Jim Carrey
Uh,
movie, like they made and the Crying Game, like they made it like these bitches were sneaking up on you and you were gonna accidentally fuck them.
Surprise, there's some
You
dick in
know?
your
yeah,
face.
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
I think
They
that
were. They did. It's
that
true.
definitely piles it on, but
Yeah.
I think that like you gotta like you shouldn't underestimate how much confusion in humans creates hate. Like it doesn't have to be like, oh, I feel threatened. Sometimes it just takes like, this is confusing to me, so I don't like it. I don't
Right.
like it, and I'm starting to, and these feelings of confusion, or I don't like it. I don't like that you're making me
Uh,
feel confused or whatever. So yeah, it's I think there's like a part to that. Like I don't think it's all like, I think a train's gonna sneak up.
well, I mean, the movies make it seem like that. I'm just saying, like a couple of those movies make it seem like you guys are the prey.
That's all
You know?
projection. That's all projection is what it was.
Well, I mean, I think, yeah, there's a whole documentary on it, but whatever. So it's meant
I
to be
think
in
that
good
like,
fun.
yeah, it is. I mean, I think like in all seriousness, in those communities, like the most of the crime that happens is intra group.
Yeah.
So it's not outsiders. It's not them doing it to outsiders or outsiders doing it to them. It's mostly in group people that are very damaged and just, yeah,
A lot going
not
on.
well.
A lot going on. Ah,
But Cracker Barrel, yeah, I think it's more like this is the part of the winning, the winning side, the winning team I don't like is now everybody's treating Cracker Barrel like Uncle Ben's rice and
Aunt Jemima and Land
Land
O'Lakes.
O'Lakes. Like those brands were doing just fine.
Right.
I think I think they thought maybe if they went woke, they would improve sales and like, like the blue-haired folks would start buying whatever they call their crap, Pearl Milling Company now. Aunt Jemima is like Pearl Milling Company. That's their brand. Like people would start buying it. It's like, nah, I don't think it worked. But like
yeah.
Cracker Barrel's different because Cracker Barrel's just was already going broke.
I think people are starting to wake up because, I've been screaming about this for a long time about food, but I think people are starting to wake up. Like people that you wouldn't expect or like have questions about food. And I like that. I really, really do. Like I have a friend across the street, she's in her 70s and she knows that I can't eat certain things. So she's like, well, we'll go ahead and read the back of that. And we were on a walk the other day and she's like, what is it in the bag that you like maybe couldn't have had? Like, what are you looking for? So I explained to her about seed oils and, microplastics and things like that. So I mean, I think people are learning my
Well, I mean, yeah, the whole keto thing, the whole keto movement certainly did not help Cracker Barrel.
yeah, for sure. For
Do you have any keto
sure.
friendly
That it was
items?
like I think it's just they had everything going wrong against them, unfortunately, because I would really love like I'd love for them to replace those customers
The
and
younger generation doesn't
figure out a
think
way.
gravy's
But
great. They're not obsessed with gravy. They weren't raised on gravy. You know what I mean?
Gravy's
Like
amazing.
I live to make and eat gravy. And if I can go to a restaurant that serves good gravy, like it's worth going to, right? So I think that that's,
they'll still eat the pancake. I don't know. They just didn't figure out a way to like, and I don't know that there was a way.
yeah, you're right.
I don't think
It
like
seems
as
old
millennials
timey, and I don't think old
age.
timey means anything to people anymore. Like we were talking about classic music. I think old timey, like that old America. Like we hate everybody hates themselves here. So why would we care about a
Mm.
simpler time or a, a a time of a bygone era where everyone was racist? You know what I mean? Like you're losing a lot of customers because they're a little bit, they've gone mental, right?
Well, I
The
think
base has gone mental.
that's maybe what they thought. They thought Cracker Barrel was. I don't even think Cracker. I don't think that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that was the case with this.
I
But yeah,
heard
we're
good
all up in our
things.
heads. We're up in our heads about it to where it's like the people that take over Cracker Barrel are like, we got to get rid of this Cracker Barrel because that's putting people off. It's like,
And the
no,
name of
there's
the
plenty,
restaurant is
plenty of,
Cracker Barrel.
yeah, there's plenty of people like there's plenty of African American people in the South that go to Cracker Barrel and they don't really give a shit. Like, yeah, they don't care. So you don't have to change. It's not going to get more people in. Uh, it's very disappointing.
We used to have a restaurant here called
We,
Sambo's, and they sold little black
Wow.
Sambos. Yeah,
Wow.
we did for sure. They had him as a tiger, a little black Sambo tiger. Yeah, when I was a kid. I have a picture of me with the Easter Bunny holding the little black Sambo from the
Gotta get
restaurant.
rid of that. You don't want to get outed.
Yeah.
Newly unearthed photos of a young iguana.
It was called Sambo's. Yeah,
I'm
in the
still,
70s.
I might sound like a hater, but I don't care.
I mean, that's racist.
But stick to making food. Don't try to sell me any novelty garbage. Thank you very much.
Sure, sure. But when you take kids to restaurants, that's the thing that you don't understand, Manny. When you take kids to restaurants, sometimes it's fun for them to have a little coloring book or so that you can enjoy your time out. That's the other thing. I think people are going out more and maybe they just, there's so much more variety in places to eat in that
oh
space.
yeah, yeah. I took my son to IHOP 2 weekends ago on a Saturday morning,
And do
and we
they
showed
need
up.
a gift shop? No.
We showed up at. They need something. We showed up at 9 a.m. on a Saturday morning
Uh huh.
and walked right in and sat right down.
Wow.
Like that was
Yeah.
unheard. Like isn't that was unheard of
Yeah. Well, it's
for an IHOP?
expensive. It's so expensive to go out to breakfast, and people are realizing like I can make this at
Well, I
home.
don't know
Like,
if it's. I don't know if it. I mean, it's not. It wasn't that bad, but the cost. Yeah, those things do add up. But it was
yeah.
not. It wasn't like doing moderately well, and they had a
Hmm.
couple open tables. It was like half empty.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's like there's just so many other choices. Like some of the like yeah,
Do
around
you
here
think
there's a lot
people
of
are
breakfast places
door
that pop
dashing
up.
too? Because I see people door dashing breakfast foods all the time and things like that.
I
Yeah.
don't get the feeling that there's a huge DoorDash culture here yet. I don't.
Okay.
I could be wrong
It's
because
crazy.
there's a lot of stuff you can get to that's pretty close.
I'm speaking for myself.
Or or they
Real
just offer
crazy over
delivery
here.
anyway. Or they just offer delivery.
Okay.
Uh
We don't have a lot of that here anymore. Like maybe like one or two places still offer, and they're pizza places generally.
yeah.
But Chinese
Yeah.
food used to deliver, they don't anymore. Everything's gone on the apps.
Oh, I mean, years ago, like 5, 6, 7, how many, like talking to friends on the West Coast, they're like Postmate, Postmate, Postmate. I'm like, what are you talking about? What is
Yeah.
this? Just some delivery system that does it all for all the restaurants. I'm like, okay. It hasn't
Yeah.
really caught on here because I think things are just too far. Well, I'm sure it has in Dallas, but in the suburbs, things are just too far away. It's kind
Right.
of,
Okay.
it's not really
Yeah.
worth driving your car for $5, you know, 20
Yeah.
minutes, too far.
Yeah.
Um, but a lot of breakfast places open up around here that take away from that. But yeah, I
Sure.
remember that a couple of IHOP was like half empty. Walk right
Maybe
in.
it's like the celebrity has lost their grab of America. Maybe like chain restaurants also have lost like their hold. It used to be like you said,
Yeah, that's true.
Fridays and IHOP and Denny, like you did, that's where you went. But now we have
We
these
are becoming
little,
more aware, like that you can go to Cracker Barrel and sit on the porch in their rocking chairs and play the little peg game on the table, but it's a publicly traded company. It has a board,
yeah,
like they have
yeah,
meetings in New York City.
sure, sure. Our busiest restaurant out here
Yeah.
is a restaurant that's only open for breakfast and lunch, and they're closed on like Tuesday and Wednesday, and they'll close down for like 2 weeks in the summer. Like they don't care. It's just like a little, it's called Four Sisters and it's literally run by four sisters. It's like the best restaurant ever. Always packed. And
That's
a
how you do it, man.
the Black Bear restaurant. That's like a chain restaurant out here. And the Black Bear restaurant's right across the street. And we went there one day because Four Sisters was too crowded. The wait was too long. And like you said, we walked into the chain restaurant and we walked right in. There was nobody in there, like four tables on a busy day that you would go to a restaurant for breakfast, you know? Yeah,
Well, one of the amazing things about our country and one of the kind of, rough part about things about our country is that someone is going to take Black Bear public one day,
it is. Yeah.
expand them to all 50 states.
Yeah.
And then at some point there'll be a, like a virus that goes around that, or like people kind of be like, we're kind of tired of your vibe.
Yeah.
You know what I
Tired
mean?
as shit.
Like,
They sell they
we're
sell
gonna choose the man
pajamas and
again and
stuff
not the
too.
bear.
Yeah.
We're gonna choose the man. We're going back to the man and
Fuck,
get rid
back
of
to
the
that
bear.
argument again.
And then it's like, then
Thought
Black
we
Bear
were
starts
done.
cutting corners with the quality of their food, and everybody's like,
Yeah.
Black Bear sucks. So
Yeah.
Black Bear's gonna go woke.
Yeah.
Black Bear's gonna be like, you know,
I just got what you were
whatever
doing, the racist
whatever
thing.
the
Okay. It is really called Black Bear. All right. Little Black
wasn't
Sambo's
sure
and now
which
Black
I
Bear.
wasn't sure which racist way to go. So
Take your
decided to
pick. It's
stop.
a choose your own racist adventure.
Uh, oh my goodness. Goodness gracious.
Oh my.
Okay, let's end with this. There was one more
Yeah,
story in May 2024.
here we
God.
go. What is it?
Oh crap, I lost it.
Oh
Oh,
no.
oh no, no. Okay, here it was. So there was a story that came out in May 2024, um, where the city of Chicago had installed gunshot detection systems around the city. But it was only like for some reason all the pings
Yeah.
were in the you know rough African American communities.
Yeah,
So then I saw a story where people were like said the gunshot detection system was racist
yeah, yeah. It just
because
makes sense.
it wasn't picking up all the gunshots obviously heard in the suburbs.
Right.
Yeah.
That was amazing. Just it was so many things, so many leftist things, so many like we were starting to realize like what you mean things got so bad we had to set up like microphone systems all over the city.
Right.
Like we can't even rely on people calling to say we
Yeah.
had gunshots. We have to set up microphones and
To
listening
pick up. Yeah.
ports all over the city to like pick up gunshots. And then we have to pay some company to put in their software to triangulate
And then it'll
where
be the
we're
first city that says that they don't need help with crime. That'll be the first city to say that, please don't help us. Our crime is perfect. Like we don't have any
Our
crime.
crime is perfect.
Right?
It's my crime, damn it. I'll do with it what I
Yeah.
want.
oh yeah, I mean,
Exhausting.
people, if your government is letting criminals out, which they are, if your government is making up new laws, let's say they're making up new laws about a certain former president that had gotten bank loans and paid back loans, and they started making up new laws about how that was not okay,
Mhm.
Yeah.
which they did.
Yep.
Like Bank of America loans Donald Trump a bunch of money, he pays it back, and the government's like, we're going to make a law that says that we don't like how you did that. That's not okay. You're under arrest.
Yeah.
Um, and yeah, so they're letting criminals out. They're making up new laws to persecute people they don't like, and they're not enforcing other basic laws that keep people safe. Like you, you may live under communist control already.
Yeah.
Like I think Americans really need to wake up. Like
We live in China, people.
the
Yeah.
people that you elect are like letting people out of prison, violent criminals. This is not like, oh, she's, oh, she's just a single mom that bounced a check at the
Yeah.
bodega. No, these are violent criminals they're letting out. They're not enforcing laws against violent criminals when they do new violent criminal stuff. And then they're making up laws to persecute bodega owners, business owners, homeowners, presidents. Do the math, folks.
Yeah.
It's all in front of you.
Add them up. Add them up.
And
It's
they're
a
just like,
crazy
oh,
time to
by the
be
way, you
alive,
can't.
but I'm
Oh,
grateful.
by the way, you can't carry a weapon,
Yeah.
and you're not
Good
allowed to
luck.
defend yourself either. So it's like,
Yeah.
or you can, but you need to pay us a bunch of money
In order
and
to be
spend a
able
lot
to
of
have the
time.
privilege.
And spend a lot of time so you can. It's like, yeah, you're living under communist occupation already.
Well, look, you don't want to have live in a country where it's okay for someone, a citizen in the neighborhood, to just start firing off gunshots willy nilly because, ding dong ditch or whatever. So,
Well, I mean, that's kind of. It depends if you. It depends how. It depends on your grouping.
right, right. I hear you.
Hey, look, it's late at night. You've had a few. You
Hmm.
run out your front door. Kids start trying to kick your front door down. You run out
It's
front.
like,
You
what the
start running
hell,
down the
man?
street.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
let off. You let off 3 rounds, but you group them all very nicely right around the license plate of the vehicle. It's
Hmm.
like,
Sure.
I mean, should you get a prize? Yes. Should it be a huge prize? Yes and yes. Should it be monetary? Yes. Should you be rich now? Yes. Should people start a GoFundMe to reward you? Yes. But I'm not sure. I'm not really sure. Like he might have fired a few rounds into someone's front door.
It's like, what the fuck, man?
There's weird crimes. There's weird crimes going on in my little perfect suburbia here. It's
Yeah.
very strange. It's very strange because it went from zero to like noticeable.
Interesting.
Not the volume. I don't want to say like because the volume of it is not that high.
Right.
Like it's not every night, but it's like
But it's like crazy stuff. It's like
it's not
some
never.
wild. Yeah.
It
Yeah.
used to be never.
Yeah.
Um, where there used to be like a strange death, but it was like, yeah, the person accidentally did this and like there's gas leak. But it's like
Yeah.
now it's like, oh boy, I wonder what happened.
Yeah.
This isn't going to be a boring story.
My
Yeah.
goodness.
Yeah, it's getting strange in the suburbs. I mean, I also find it fascinating because I grew up in Baltimore where there was just already crime.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Right. Right. Right.
So, and you didn't really know, like people would tell you as a young person, like there were all the people on TV telling you where it came from, why it was happening,
Right.
Okay.
but you didn't really know because it was just already there.
Right.
Like you weren't really around when the origins, but like I live in a very new area still,
Yeah.
and like it's just changing, going through some
Yeah.
changes, and all of a
Sure.
sudden we have crime. Not a lot, but like again, from zero to some.
Yeah.
It's what they call it's what people in academia call trickle down violence. Just give it some more time.
Maybe, maybe, but I mean, it's there's nothing new under the sun.
True,
Like what I'm
true.
seeing, as like the things that I'm seeing they probably happened 1,000 years ago, 2,000 years ago, wherever humans were.
Ding dong
So
ditching in the past. Yeah, I get you.
yeah, they got to stop calling it like that's another thing that's weirding people out. And people are saying this, like the grown-ups are posting this in the Facebook groups. They're like, I wish they would stop calling it ding dong ditch because the kids now, apparently it's a TikTok thing where
Fucking
they're
TikTok.
they're going up to these doors and they're turning around, they're doing a donkey kick and they're trying to kick the door down,
Yeah.
which is different from ringing the doorbell and running or
Right.
knocking. That's
Yeah.
different. Like they're trying to, and again, they're stupid kids. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they're getting in their car and driving off and like they're getting shot at. And it's an interesting story because the police report, I guess people in another neighborhood reported the gunfire,
Hmm.
and then people in another neighborhood saw it was a very weird thing how the police found the kids, but as soon as they found the kids were just like, yeah, this is what happened. Like
Yeah,
you can imagine how freaked out they were.
sure.
They were probably relieved when the cops found them. It's just
Right.
like,
We got
can you
shot at.
promise? Yeah, can you make sure that we don't get shot at anymore? We're real sorry.
Yeah,
Like it's probably a terrible mistake. My dad's gonna be real pissed about, having to, you know,
sure.
whatever, what does Adam call it? The bondo? Like whatever
Yeah,
you
Yeah.
use to like
yeah,
patch up bullet holes in the trunk of your car.
yeah. Ugh, I bet
But yeah,
that's not cheap.
that guy ran out. That guy is just like a normal dude, I think, lives in a nice neighborhood, um, has worked a lot in his life, I can tell you that. And then,
Yeah,
yeah, he just got fed up. He ran out the front door and then ran down the street, was like firing shots at this car. And then I think he tried to tell the cops that he had shot from inside the house or something like that too.
nice,
Right.
So his story
nice,
fell apart real quick.
nice. Love that. I could watch police cam,
Oh
body cam video. I could watch it all day
yeah.
long. I just love it. I love it more than anything. I love
Oh, the
seeing drunk women get
humanity.
arrested. I just love it. I love it.
Humanity. Yeah. Live PD was a good show. Like that.
Yeah.
That is real humanity right there.
Yeah. I like the show Cops. Mhm. Oh,
Oh
I miss our
yeah.
drops. I miss our drops.
Yeah.
Ah, freaking Adam Carolla. Anyways, happy Friday, you guys. Good to see you, Manny. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, sorry I was
Whatever you
late.
said you were doing, disgusting. I don't want to hear it again, but we missed you.
Listen, sometimes you get lost in cranking your hog and you end up being late. So what can I say?
I can't hear that
You a hog
anymore.
farmer
That's
now?
disgusting. I
Hog,
gotta go.
hog cranker.
You should know better. You should know better.
I know.
Anyway, yeah,
Happy
do what you
Friday, you
want. Get it
guys.
on. Happy
You
Get it
Friday.
know,
Have a
on.
great week.
not you, Manny. You already got it on. Bye.